Hello, children. Let's start with a new topic of chapter Electrostatics, class 12. And the name of the topic is Continuous Charge Distribution and Torque Acting on Electric Dipole. The objectives of today's topic are discuss the continuous charge distribution, derive an expression for finding the torque acting on an electric dipole. Let us start with continuous charge distribution. Students, a system of charges can be considered as a continuous charge distribution if the group of charges are located very close together as compared to their distance to the point where the intensity of electric field is supposed to be calculated. Electric field intensity due to a continuous charge distribution can be calculated using the following terms. The first one is linear charge density. Second one is area charge density. And the third one is volume charge density. Now let's start with the first one. Students, when the charge is distributed uniformly along a line, then we say the charge distribution is linear charge distribution. The density of line charge is denoted with lambda and the formula becomes lambda equal to Q over L. The unit for linear charge density is coulomb per meter. This formula is applicable when the charges are uniformly distributed over line. But for non-uniform distribution of charge, the formula becomes lambda equal to dq over dl. Surface charge distribution. Students, when the charges are distributed in a particular area, then this distribution of charge is said to be as surface charge distribution. It is denoted with letter S and the surface charge density is given by sigma, which is equal to Q over A. Students, remember, this charge is distributed uniformly over the surface area named A and the unit of sigma becomes coulomb per meter square. Children, for non-uniform distribution of charge, sigma becomes equal to dq over dA. Now let's start with the third type of distribution known as volume charge distribution. Children, when the charges are distributed over a particular volume, then such kind of distribution of charge is said to be as volume charge distribution. It is denoted with letter rho. Here Q is the charge which is uniformly distributed over volume V. The unit for rho is coulomb per meter cube. For non-uniform distribution of charge, the volume charge density becomes rho equal to dq over dv. So children, I hope you have understood the topic of continuous charge distribution. Let us start with a new topic which is named as torque acting on an electric dipole. Children, let us understand various terms related with it. Do you know what is an electric dipole? A dipole consists of two equal and opposite charges separated by a certain distance. Here the distance is 2a and this dipole is placed at an angle of theta with the uniform electric field. Students, when this dipole is placed in uniform electric field, it experiences a force. The force experienced by the positive charge is given by the formula plus QE, and for the negative charge it's minus QE. Now children, as you can see, the force acting on this dipole is same, but as the line of action is different, so the dipole experience a torque. Now children, what is torque? Torque is the rotational effect of force experienced by a couple. Now, what is a couple? Couple is a pair of two equal, parallel, and opposite forces not acting along the same line of action. So, children, this dipole acts as a couple and experience a torque. The formula for finding torque is tau equal to force into perpendicular distance between the two charges. Children, as we have discussed earlier, the value of force acting on the dipole is QE. The perpendicular distance between these two charges is 2L sine theta. Now let's see how we have got this value. Consider the triangle OAB. Now children, sine theta equal to OB over AB. So OB is equal to AB sine theta. So children, the perpendicular distance OB comes out to be 2L into sine theta. Now let's insert the value of perpendicular distance in the formula of torque. As torque is equal to force into perpendicular distance, here force is given by the relation QE and the perpendicular distance is 2L sine theta. Now students, according to the definition of dipole moment, P is equal to Q into 2L. So we will insert P instead of Q into 2L in the formula above. So the formula becomes torque equal to PE sine theta, and this is the answer for cross product of two quantities. So torque is equal to P cross E. Now let's find the direction of this torque. Torque always acts in the direction perpendicular to the plane containing dipole moment and the electric field. I hope students you have understood the topics which we have discussed in this video. Thank you children.